guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Debsy, and place to be, it's Debsy. Bloop, bloop, that's me. Boop, Debsy. Hey guys, and happy Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, guys. Hope everybody is having a wonderful week so far and had a great day today. I have on my love sweatshirt in honor of the Bachelor recap and rant that we're gonna do. I watched it last night, made some notes, which I got right here, and we are going to talk about it. Let's get into it. This week, we had 3 dates. We had 2 group dates and a one-on-one. If you remember, the one-on-one, the first one-on-one date goes to the first impression rose. Whoever got that lucky lady was Alex. That lucky lady was Alex, who I was so happy she got it. But first of all, one of the group dates is happening right now. Now this group date, it had quite a few people on it. It was Beverly, Serafina, Allie Joe, Natalie, Patricia, I think I'm saying that right, Vicky, Chloe, Zoe, Juliana, and Alicia. And the theme is, it's time to shoot your shot, which we know Grant loves basketball, so it's about basketball. They get to the court, and here comes a bunch of kids, because the kids are there because he wants to see how these women are with children, because of course he wants kids. So they're two of the kids are going to be coaches, but they're warming them up first. But I thought it was so sweet how Chloe took, was it Chloe? Yeah. I think it was, no, it wasn't Chloe, it was Natalie. Natalie took that little girl off to the side because she was having some little bit of anxiety, and so she took her to the side. She was having a little problem breathing, so she took her to the side because she's a PhD student. She took her to the side and just helped her calm down and feel better. I thought that was so sweet. So they're going to be having a slam dunk contest. One person goes, and then Zoe comes up. Zoe's like, I forfeit my turn. Can I steal you away? And then they go up to the roof and they talk. And of course, as you know, this isn't going to do anything to endear her to any of the other ladies. And it puts a target on her back very early. Now, this right here, honestly, I understand. I feel why the women would be thinking this way, but I mean, it is what you're supposed to do. If I were on there, would I do it? No, I wouldn't, because then, like I said, that puts a target on your back. So they come back, and eventually, and there's no more time to practice because there's going to be a 5-on-5 basketball game. The yellow team against the purple team. It is the two team names. When they came out with Grant Prize, I was like, what does that mean? That's dumb. Grant Prize, they were the Grant Prize, I think, was the purple, maybe. And versus Grant Slam, who's going to be the MVP. So it looks like the purple team got all the tall people. So there were not a ton of baskets, but what was falling was these nails. Those nails were falling like snowflakes. The purple team wins. Chloe is the MVP. She gets this varsity jacket. She gets this leather jacket. Oh my God. And she gets a kiss. Okay. So at the after party, Chloe gets to talk to him. She has some champs. She got they're drinking some champs on the court. He is feeling her, and she got her second kiss of the night. And here comes the drama. You know, who do you think is going to bring up the drama? Well, of course, it was Allie Joe, because she got a little rough on the court. So she's bringing up the drama with Zoe. And she started off by saying, well, Chloe earned her time with Grant. You didn't. all the men feel like Zoe was being disrespectful because it was a group date. But Zoe is not apologizing because she's like, that's why we're here. So, a la Braden, I'm not apologizing. God, I thought this was the sweetest thing. When Grant was talking to Natalie and he was like, I have something to show you. And he took out his phone, and that little girl that she helped was saying thank you, and Natalie's my favorite, and I miss you and love you. It was so sweet. And that showed him that how she's going to be with kids. And he loved that. And I thought that was so sweet. So all the other ladies are talking. They're broken up in groups. They're talking, except for Zoe. Zoe's by herself. Juliana in there, it's very sensual. He got some my hands are as ashy and dry as can be. Speaking of hands, she's in there, and he's like, I noticed that there were fingernails flying, so I got something for you, and it's some oil, and he put it some oil. I said that in the most least sensual way, some oil. So he put the oil and warmed it up and put it on her hands, and he was massaging it, and it was so sensual. And he was like, and they were starting to kiss. And dude, then who comes in? But Zoe. Zoe comes in right in the middle of it. So Juliana goes back and tells them, Allie Joe's pissed. Listen, at this point, somebody needs to go in and steal him, okay? Don't just let her get away with it. Go in and steal him. So Zoe's talking to him. He wants to see if they have like an emotional connection. She opens up, she says she's guarded. She doesn't want to feel so guarded. Meanwhile, Allie, once again, her blood is boiling. She's pissed. And she's like, I'm waiting for my chance. Where is my chance to talk to him? Girl, get in there. Get in there. Listen, from watching The Real Housewives of New Jersey, which Allie Joe is Italian, she's from New Jersey. When on The Housewives of New Jersey has anyone ever been afraid to get in there? Get in there. So, wait. So Allie goes in, interrupts, and asks to steal him. So they're talking and everything, and they're talking. But here's the thing: I don't feel like he was into it. You know, like, I didn't feel like he was that into it. So, wait. Did I miss something here? Okay, so let me back up. So Zoe's talking to him. Allie goes in and says, hey, I need to talk to you. And so they're talking. He doesn't feel like he's that into it. So right in the middle of that, Zoe comes in and she's like, hi, I need to steal you again. And he gets up. Wait. What am I missing? Oh, I'm not even going to go back and forget it. I messed up. Anyways, listen. I don't feel like he was feeling it with her. So when Allie is talking to Matt, who's lurking in the background? Zoe's lurking in the background like, what's going on? So she goes in and she talks to him again. She steals him again. I'm going to tell you, if he gives this group rose to Zoe, I was thinking I'm going to throw my TV out the window. Thankfully, he does not. He gives the rose to Natalie because He wants a woman who would be great with kids. That's Natalie. Okay. So the one-on-one date for Alex. At first, when I saw what it was, I was like, this is dumb. But it was cute. It harkened back to like a night at, like, if you were younger, like when you were a teenager, if you've ever thought like, what would it be like if I got locked in the mall? That's to me what it seemed like. So everything's open to them. I thought it was a lot of fun. So they went to, if you don't know, they went to the Beverly Center Mall. I thought they were so sweet together. They have a great conversation about their families. She was raised by her grandmother. So she also did not have this perfect family growing up. And that's the reason why she went into the profession she's in, which is a speech therapist, so she could help the kids. And no duh here, she got the rose. I thought that was so sweet. I like them together. I like them a lot. Okay, so group date number 2. I don't know that I got everybody, but here's who I did get that went on it. Rebecca, Dina, Carolina, Ella, Latia, Bailey, and Rose. So they show up at this club. There's the R&B singer Mario. He is serenading them with a lovely song. And then they're told, okay, so you're going to have to write a song for Grant and perform it and dance in front of an audience. And then they bring out a choreographer. It is a Robin Anton, who, if you know, she's a choreographer. She started the Pussycat Dolls. So they're going to be performing. And they're going to be performing under the name The Backstreet Girls. You couldn't come up with something a little more like original? I'm just saying. So all the ladies got there. Listen, Rebecca in the beginning, she was like, this is my realm. I'm very creative, and this is where I'm going to excel. Well, she gets out there and all she was talking about, like getting married and having your baby, and that's all. And she wasn't, I don't know, she wasn't given a whole ton. Okay, so the winner was Carolina. Carolina won. She started singing she was rapping, and then she started singing in like Spanish. But I'm going to tell you what, she took advantage of all the time she got, because they were dancing on the stage in front of everybody. And then she straddled him and got with that makeout session. You know, those ladies were not happy. Carolina was, Grant was, they were not. So the after hours party, everybody's sitting there, and some of the ladies were really put off by Carolina's display, like her, you know, everything that happened. Grant walks right in the middle of all this awkwardness, and he could feel it. He felt like something was off. So he pulled Rebecca aside. Wasn't like, hey, how are you doing? What's going on, baby girl? What's happening? He's like, it's weird down there. What the shit is going on? It's weird. And she answers the question without answering the question. Like, she's very calming, and she's like, well, everybody's having fun. Manifestation Zen and manifestation Zen Zen manifestation. Oh, peace and love, chakra. And then she goes back down there, and the ladies are like, how was it? She's like, well, I noticed that there's a funky energy, and I just told him everybody tried their best. But it was a bummer. And I'm going to stop talking like that, because that kind of freaks me out. So that brought up a conversation between Dina and Carolina. So they were talking about it, and it was basically brought up that, like, hey, you did this dance in front of everybody, and we didn't like it, and it was kind of disrespectful. So Carolina is kind of like, this brings her down, because she's like, she said in confessional, she was like, I had such a great time such a great day. And now it's bringing me down because do I feel guilty? I feel guilty for winning. And I feel badly for the other women, because they didn't get to experience what I got to experience. She's also thinks that, she's wondering if he's pushing her away to try to make sure that like everybody has an opportunity with him. I don't see that though, because he really didn't push her away too much. Like, that was not pushing her away. And she also thinks that maybe he feels guilty about how the day went down. I don't think that's the case either. I just don't think so. So Latia talks to Grant, and she wanted to bring something up because in the first episode, he was like, you look like you're a woman who doesn't get told no a lot. And that was triggering for her because she has been in, obviously men have said no because she's not in the relationship now, but she sat him down and she was like, it was kind of triggering to me. And she had told him that she was in a very, monogamous, deep relationship. She wanted kids and he didn't want kids. So she was in real deep at that time. She opened up emotionally, and that was huge for him. He loved seeing that. Carolina does talk to Grant. She's worried about what he's going to say. She tells him about like how the other women were feeling after she won and she kissed him and everything. And he really didn't say much except that he doesn't want her to feel that way. And that if it happens again, let him know, and he'll address it. So she was feeling pretty good after that. So good that she thought she was going to be getting the rose. I mean, I could understand that because she did win the contest. But the group rose goes to Latia, and that's because she opened up so much. Okay, so the cocktail party, going into the cocktail party, Bailey, who is the social media influencer, she was really stressing. Like her anxiety was really kicking it. So she went in, she talked to him. She really opened up. She started crying. And listen, I'm not going to say, girl, why are you crying? Because I'm a super emotional person. I cry at anything and everything. So I'm not going to judge anybody for crying. But she just told him that she's struggling. And she's putting her walls up and she's crying and she's getting really vulnerable. And it was right on the edge of like having a really good conversation. And then boom, here comes somebody else who wants to talk to him. Can I steal him away? And there she is just crying. Everything is unresolved. She doesn't know if he's thinking like good thoughts or if he's like, what is this woman crying? What's this? Like, is it good versus bad? And she's sitting there and everybody is having a great time talking to him and laughing and smiling. And then she's just spiraling. She should have went up to him and stole him away. But she was just, I get it though. Maybe she was just so like, her anxiety was so much that she couldn't even move. I know how that is. So she is really worried about this. So before she can do anything, the party is over and it's the rose ceremony. So here is who got in. Oh wait, who was that one person that I thought, wait a minute, hold on a second. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, I see. Okay, so the rose ceremony. Here is who got in. Juliana, Beverly, Serafina, Carolina, Dina. I did that purposely because it was supposed to be Serafina, Carolina, Zoe. Serafina, Carolina, Dina, Zoe, Rose. Don't I have Bailey? thank God Bailey got in because she was stressing. Parisia, Allie Joe, which I was surprised at Allie Joe. I didn't think that was going to happen. And lastly, Chloe. Okay, so the ones that were out were Vicky, Rebecca, Ella. Ella took it real tough. Ella took it really tough. I felt bad for her. And Alicia. Now, I was surprised by Alicia because Alicia was one of the really strong people the first week. Like, that's the first woman he talked to. And they were real comfortable and they kissed and they were so like comfortable together. That really surprised me. If anybody, I thought Allie Joe wouldn't make it in and Alicia would make it in. I was surprised by that. So it looks like next week, next week somebody's wearing a short dress and somebody says, who's the bitch that said my dress is too short? Girl. It's probably too short. I'm just saying. No shame. It's probably too short. Even if I was thin like that, I wouldn't wear a dress super, super short like that because, listen, you want to keep some things covered up, okay? So in the comments, let me know if you watched, if you did, what you thought. Also, listen, I want to give a shout out. I want to say welcome back to the Raley family. The Raley family watches all of the, I know they watch the Yums unboxings, and I know they watch the Bachelor content that I cover, whether it's the Bachelor, the Bachelorette, the Golden Bachelor in Paradise. Actually, they're the ones who got me into watching Bachelor in Paradise. So if the Raley family is watching, hello Raley family. I hope everything is great with you guys. So listen, if nobody told you yet today, you are loved, seen, and heard. This is for everybody. You're loved, seen, and heard. This here is a safe place, no matter your color, who you choose to love, how you choose to identify. This is a safe place. My channel is a safe space for you. Also, please treat one another well. Please treat each other kindly, with kindness. Also, please be aware of your surroundings, be smart and safe, hydrate often with water, and if you're in a dangerous situation, know that Dolly and I are sending our love, thoughts, prayers, and positive energy for you to make it through. It is, it's 8:03. It is 8:03. That does actually help. So, okay. It's 8:03. So I got to get in there and start watching Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills. That's where I want to be. Living in Beverly Hills. Oh, that's goofy. That's kind of freaky. Living in Beverly Hills. Okay. So with that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow for something, whatever. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Okay. Tomorrow it's going to be one of the Real Housewives. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow. Everybody have a great night. Bye, guys.